too raw.
Hey, what? Hey, 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 hey. Let's go. Hey, hey. Why y'all not even working? We steady working. Cut me a Birkin. We living dirty. We show no mercy.
What's up, man? It's your boy Mel Swavy. Hot fresh like gravy. If you ain't getting money, you need to get around me, man. What's up with y'all, man? It's a good Monday to be blessed.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Today, it's a blessing today, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy pulled up for me. My boy, my brother, you feel me?
Had to make that appearance.
You feel me? King Leo in the building, you feel me, man? What's up with y'all today, man? You know, it's a good Monday. I wanted to spread some love to y'all, you know, give everybody some good courage, positivity around the world because we know how it is.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So, but overall today, for this topic today, like I said, also, I got some more content coming in. You feel me? Like and subscribe, tune into the network. Y'all got anything y'all want to give me?
We
something,
got a lot.
Feel me?
We got a lot coming.
So, yeah, so today, man, I want to talk about self-worth today. Self-worth. And like I said, this right here, it goes back to what I was saying. Like, you got to put respect to yourself, you know. And this topic today, you know, I got, you know how we do, you feel me? And I'm going to ask my partner right here the same questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, help me understand on what's the difference. Like, why is it like this or why, you know what I'm saying? So, because we got to be strong. Everybody got to be strong. Of course, not saying people are not strong, but some people don't have it. You feel me? So
it's okay to be weak. It's not okay to stay weak.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But even if you, that's like you said, even if you're trying to help somebody and they still ain't there mentally and you giving them all, what?
Well, sometimes you just got to step away from that. Because, I mean, like I've always told you, I won't help somebody that will not help themselves.
That's a fact.
And I'm always 100% with somebody. I'm like, I will help you. If you give me a reason to help you, I will not give up on you. But I'm not going to help you if you cannot help yourself. Because I'm not going to waste my time on that.
You're definitely right on that. But it goes back to different people as well. Like even coming up, even trying to help. Hey, I did it this way, so okay, I put something in your ear, boom, I appreciate you. Then never talk to you again, or like, you feel what I'm saying?
You know, and I've seen that happen. And I've taken things away from people that I've only met like one time. I'm like, man, you're a really good person. And then I never see him again. And I mean, sometimes I feel like all my perspective, though. This is all my perspective. This is how I feel. I mean,
tune into the network, man. Like and subscribe. You feel me?
Agree or disagree. This is all about conversation and perspective. Just how I feel about this. Like I've met people that I've only met for like maybe a day, a week or so at work, and then they're just gone. But maybe I take something positive away from it because maybe they were a really cool person, or maybe they had, you know, the ability to have a conversation. Because nowadays most people don't have conversations. It's like when I met him. We'll go into that later, but it's like when we got to know each other, we could have conversations. It's called like going out in the deep end. We like to go fishing, and it's just like I'll ask him a question, and then I'll get, well, I never thought of it that way, and then he'll break it down from his perspective to me, and I'm like, you don't find that. That's very rare. You don't see that every day.
That's a fact, because everybody just be trying to think they know everything. Nobody's perfect. Don't nobody. Come on, bro. You can't. What would we judge for? Everybody is going through stuff. Everybody doing what they're doing, but it's really how you move, how you want to move forward with that. It's up to you. You feel me? If you got help, you got support, you got people that love you, that's gonna be there for you. That's a blessing.
I mean, you got to take a look at those people trying to help you. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. I know, actions.
That's important.
Yeah, like
so
if the talk don't match the walk, then I don't know why you gonna continue dealing with that. Like that's just that blows my mind. Yeah,
like wow. But yeah, I mean, you guys got to make sure your worth is where it need to be at, because that's like if you work at a job and you know what you get paid. Not saying you gotta be lazy, but that's how much you're getting paid. And if your manager come to you and talk to you crazy, like ask you a question, hey yo, get in this truck, yo. Hey, sweep this. Hold on, bro, who you talking to? You feel me? You can ask me. If you ask me, and if I want to do it, I'll tell you I do it. But you gonna respect me. You gonna have to respect me.
Yeah, don't talk to me like you know me like that, because like
we're not kids around here. So
I have to be a certain age to come work at this job. Like, I understand you might be having a bad day, but don't talk to me like that. Like that's irregardless. I don't talk to you like that, and you sure as hell ain't gonna talk to me like that.
Come on,
like,
man. So for real.
I mean, you got to give respect to get respect, and I mean
that's everywhere though. That's not even at the job. That's in life.
The one thing that has just been very hard, dealing with people, it's, I had to disrespect you to show you that I was respecting you the entire time.
Like, come on.
I shouldn't have to go out of my way to just, lack of a better term, shit on you because you want to act, all uppity. Like, I'm going to treat you exactly how you treat me. Like, if you act like an asshole, I'm going to act like an asshole. You want to act like an intellectual, then we're going to have an intellectual conversation. You want to come over here screaming and whatnot, then I'm just going to walk away from you because I ain't about to be childish with you. Like, I'm going to make you look stupid. I'm just going to walk away. Ain't no reason for me to argue with you. I ain't got that kind of time.
For real. That's time wasted for no reason. It shouldn't even happen. Like, come on, bro. It should never happen. Like, it's crazy. But that's why he said people got to put that first. Like, you got to make sure yourself is first. Don't let nobody disrespect you that if you ain't do nothing, hold on, I ain't do nothing. That's the problem. People think they be doing something. If you're not doing nothing, do not worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. If you know you're not doing anything, then don't worry about what anybody got to say.
So you come to work, you do your job, boom, you do what you got to do and you go. If you know you working hard, you're not going to talk to me like I'm crazy.
But see, this just also don't apply to just a job. This also applies to relationships, friendships.
I'm just using that as an example.
I got you.
Like, for real, all self-worth, man. Like, this is real.
If you don't understand what you're worth, then what is anybody else going to, understand what your worth is? Like, example, I'm like, I will never disrespect anybody that I see at the gym. If I see I'm gonna call it what it is. If I see a fat person at the gym and they're on a treadmill or they're lifting weights or over there getting it, I will never disrespect somebody that's in the room is in the gym that is trying to self-improve. And I would be honestly, I would check somebody that would say something otherwise. Because who are you to make fun of somebody that's actually trying to help themselves? How does that make you look? Like, really?
Look crazy.
You in the gym too. Should I make fun of you?
Look crazy. And also, I'm glad you said that, because also, if when you going through everything you going through, and I know sometimes it'd be hard for people, like motivate. So just the question I had to ask you: what are certain words do people use to describe themselves? And I'm asking the question to them and to you. What words would you use to describe yourself? Because that also goes into play with the mindset I was saying on self-worth, because you could be doing what you're supposed to be doing, but that could also fall into play into that as well, because that could, like I said, going back to schools, being bullied, people be bullied like that. You go to school, you get, oh man, like you had a good pride of self-worth, then somebody just put you down.
Knocks you down.
You feel me? That right there is very intense, man. So it's very epic to know, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so the question to you and them.
It'd be really hard to like really kind of, I guess, classify or say what I am. I'm just kind of like, I don't want to use I'm just me. I see this as, life is an experience and you only get to do it once, so say it, whatever happens when you die, I don't know. But my philosophy is this: I just want to leave this place a little bit better than I found it. And it just shouldn't matter what color your skin is. It's just like, I don't see that. I want to see the goodness in people, but I also understand is that there is evil in the world. And I understand there's people that will take advantage of other people, but you have to understand what you're willing to take and what you won't take. I know what I'm willing to take and I know what I won't take. I know I won't be disrespected and I won't disrespect anybody else because that's just not how I roll. Like, my mom always taught me manners. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Please, thank you. Hold the door for women. And I think that a lot of people have gotten away from that. And I don't want to say that it's traditional kind of upbringing, but what would it hurt? You see somebody and you don't know what kind of day they're having.
That's a fact.
And then, a simple thank you or please.
Hey, how you doing today?
But just me, I wanna be a better person. I wanna be a better me. I wanna make the people around me better. Like, you see me winning, I want you winning. I am not a LeBron James fan by any stretch of the imagination. I can't stand him. I know that's probably gonna get a lot of hate. I don't care. But for this analogy, it's just like they got a team together. The Heat, then they just went out and destroyed people. As a team. Like, I could go do this by myself if I wanted to, but I think this is just a better kind of a situation because, you see white and black Americans sitting together having a conversation. I just want the betterment for everybody. It don't matter what your skin color is.
We're going to keep it going, man.
You're going to keep it going.
It's always keep going.
And I understand.
Keep going, brother.
I understand as me, as King Leo, that I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure my people's is taken care of.
Keep going.
Like, I don't care what you think. Like, if the shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, put it back on the shelf. I honestly don't give a fuck what you think, but I'm just going to tell you how I feel. I'm like, you can either watch this or you don't. I'm like, that's completely up to you.
And that's another thing, too. Like, some people be doing that and they be doing it wrong. Like, you don't know if you're going to do something, do it, bro. Like, don't. No, bro. Can't be doing that.
And I'm a positive person. I just don't deal with the malarkey. Yeah, there's no reason for it. But I want you to understand what you're worth. Like, if you the dude, you come into the house, you making the money for her. And there are things that bother you that you don't want to talk about, but you're going to be passive aggressive and just let it ride. Mm-hmm. Well, you continue this, the person's going to continue to do this because they know they can get away from it, or get away with it, excuse me. I know from personal experience, I'm not even going to go into that, but one of my relationships in my life, I knew exactly what was going on, but I just chose to deal with it, became very passive aggressive. After that, I decided to myself, because I understand my self-worth, nobody's going to do that shit to me. I'm not going to be disrespected because I'm not going to disrespect you. Okay. I also know from my mind state that if I don't want to be in a situation, motherfucker, I ain't going to be in a situation. Wow. If I don't want to be, if people talking shit, I ain't got to be around that. I don't care what you fucking think. I will fucking leave. I will break the fuck out. I don't care. I don't have to be around people that I don't want to be around. Right. And negative ass people is one of those types of people I don't like being around.
Dead batteries.
Go the fuck on with that shit. And it's like,
oh God.
Because you take too much energy out of you when you negative. And I mean positive, for whatever reason, it just seems to me, as a person that tries to practice, being positive every day, you can ask anybody I associate with. Okay. I'm one of the nicest people that you can meet. I'm a healer, but don't push me. I want to make sure, like I've hit on, it don't matter. But the whole point of it is whatever you take from this is that you got to understand what your value is. Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
If you don't, no one else is. So like I said, you have to understand what you want to do with your life. Get into a position where next step. Get yourself long-term goals. Get yourself short-term goals.
So basically, that was the next one I was going to. So the question would be like, were you generally positive, balanced, or negative?
I used to be very negative.
You know what I'm saying? But then, like I said, even if now, then was it balance?
No.
It wasn't balance at all? Okay.
I was a very negative person. Like I would always expect the worst. I mean, I would try to talk about being positive, but I never really put it into practice like I am now.
Gotcha.
But I always just, your mind's your biggest enemy. And you really have no one to blame but yourself, is because you're the one that feeds your mind.
That's a fact.
And so whatever your mind's playing tricks on you, that's your fault.
So even if So even if you say that, even if say if something come up and it's it's a slight move. You never. Oh man, that would be fun to do. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, are you talking about being impulsive?
No, I'm just saying, like, say if you, like you say, if you on the right track and all of a sudden it's something that just caught you off guard and you go that a wrong direction. But I'm going back to what I'm saying with, like you said, with self-worth of you can be on the right track, then something, not saying something got to happen, but yeah, something veer you off.
You have to be strong in what you understand about yourself. Like, you can't let anybody sway your self-image. I mean, how you feel about you is you. I mean, Cat Williams even said it. I mean, it's self-esteem. It's how you feel about you. Now, I know that I'm not going to hang around somebody that I call a friend that's going to talk shit about me. Mm-hmm. I know the difference between... I know a difference between an acquaintance and a friend. An acquaintance will stand around and let somebody talk shit about me. A friend ain't gonna listen to it.
That's a friend. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man.
Please. I'm like I said, I'm just giving you how we feel, man. I'm like, I need to share it. Because some people just don't know, and you know,
giving y'all this good content. Now I appreciate everybody that's tuned in, because like I said, I got better things coming for everybody. Like you said, everything is going into play.
It's a work in progress.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, we're gonna give it out. You're gonna take it. If not, it's okay.
It's just real.
It don't matter.
This is 100% real. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything
keep it
for
going, you feel me? But yeah, bro.
And don't at me either, because I don't need to smoke. I don't hate you. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that.
Hey,
it's nothing but positivity. Peace be with you. That's just all I want. You know, if you have to stop and hate us for a second, think about where your life is. Think about where your life is.
Put yourself first. Always got to put yourself first.
Why are you busy hating on me?
That's important.
I want you to succeed. I want you to get out there. I want him to succeed.
It's important, man.
You are important. You are only as important as much emphasis as you put on yourself.
God. Of course, you can be there for people. There's nothing wrong with that. But also, you got to put yourself first. Got to put yourself first. How you going to make sure the next person's straight if you ain't straight? How you going to do that?
Say it again.
How are you going to do that? You got to. So if you good, that next person good, bro. Regardless of how people look at it.
Facts.
Come on, man. Trying to keep the movement. Put yourself first. Self-worth. It's very important. Through lifestyle, through the whole world. For everybody. But people don't see that. People think, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this. You don't supposed to be doing that. You want to.
You want to.
Or you either need to do it. You feel me? So, regardless, people got their own opinions. People got their own actions. But just keep the positivity going, man. For everybody. You need to talk. Reach out to somebody. If you need help, reach out to people. You feel me? If you need help.
Please.
There's nothing wrong with asking.
Ain't nothing wrong with asking.
There's nothing wrong with asking. People, oh, man, you supposed to...
No.
Bro, if you
Fuck
can
them.
ask anything you really want
Fuck them. Why does it matter?
You have a freedom of speech. You can really ask anything you want to.
Let me ask you this question. Ask yourself this question. Why does it matter what that motherfucker think about you if you're going through pain? Why does it matter? It don't. It fucking don't. You so worried about what another motherfucker worried about. They in your head rent free. They ain't thinking about you.
Come on, man.
They ain't thinking about you. They don't give a fuck about you. If you go and jump off a motherfucking building, they don't care. They ain't even gonna read the article. Why are you worried about them?
That's crazy.
Stop watching TV.
Hey,
Read a book, please.
put yourself first, always. Everybody. You feel me? Gotta make sure he's straight. Everybody hit me with the, oh man, we need to get right. You feel me? Get right. Get right. You feel me? Get right, man.
You can take whatever you want. You'll have whatever you want. You just gotta put your mind to it. And that's the one thing that they don't teach anymore.
Passionate. Everybody needs it.
This whole thing is about self-worth, because I'm telling you, you just need to reevaluate you. You need to look at you.
Everybody.
What do you want to do?
Everybody needs it.
We're doing this because me and this motherfucker just started to brainstorm. This is something that we both like to do.
Keep it going.
And this is what we're going to do.
Feel me?
I don't care if we get a bunch of likes. I don't care if we get no likes. This ain't for us. Like, this is for y'all. That's just a byproduct.
We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. But yeah, man, make sure y'all good. Got to. This is why I feel like this topic was gonna hit, because at the end of the day, don't nobody be knowing what nobody go through unless you ask. So regardless, you can be like, oh yeah, I can look like, oh, he good, man. He's straight on the internet. The internet, all that's clout, bro. All that's not, half of that's not even real. You feel me? I'm not gonna say all of it, but half that's not even real. I want to be like this. But what? You can really do whatever you want to do. But all that.
Why don't you own your own business?
On, man. No, we're trying to.
Like, why you want to be like,
movement?
Why you want to be like somebody else?
Like, come on, man.
Like, the same thing could be said about us, but this is completely different.
Like and subscribe to the Swavy Network. Y'all already know, you feel me? But yeah, man, like, I just feel like a lot of stuff can happen with self-worth. Like, even feelings, you know what I'm saying? That's why I asked you that question. Like, feelings can get involved with a little branch off real quick, you feel me? And I feel like other things also can go into, like I said, even do the words mentally. You talking to somebody saying, oh, you are beneath me. That could really hurt somebody in this predicament as well, because not just like, oh, physical, you know what I'm saying? It's a mental thing too.
You know what you made me think of when I used to tell you, like, as far as, like, I tell myself things. I tell myself positive things all the time. That's why I don't care. I put the armor of me on. Like, when I go out, somebody can say something about me, I don't care. I'm never going to see you again. So what was the harm in you giving me a dirty, you know, you just shit talking me instead of giving me a compliment? Way more easier to do that.
I just walked up, hey, how you doing today? Nice shoes, nice shirt. I don't know you from a can of paint. Like, that's, come on, bro, it's simple. You could really talk about anything. That's if you giving me a good energy or you engaging off of me, and I feel your energy, because everybody go, oh, I just look like it. But you didn't even feel my energy. I'm giving off a little bit. Just a little bit. People don't go off like that. Like, man, I'm not just going, if I feel off, I'm not going to say nothing to him, because I feel his energy. He got
the vibe is real.
Energy
the
already.
vibe is real.
I'm like, okay, boom. Keep going now. If I come back or something, he just,
okay.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Now I got it.
Okay.
Me? So I tell myself positive things every day, because that's me. I'm going to tell myself positive things. I'm going to tell people that are around me positive things. I'm going to tell people I don't even know positive things. I tell people at work every day, every motherfucking day, peace be with you. I want everybody to be happy. I go out of my way, how you doing? How are you doing today? Are you good? I hope something amazing happens to you in the next week. And it's amazing. The smiles that I get on people's faces, it just like, when you hear your name, and it's like, and people will come out of nowhere and be like, are you King Leo? And I'll be like, yes, ma'am. He goes, I've heard so much about you. You are such a nice person. I'm like, I try, ma'am. I make it a habit to be happy. And I'm just trying to spread the love to everybody else. Now, to get to my point, when you talk to yourself doesn't know that you're joking. So when you call yourself a piece of shit and that you're worthless and that you can never do this and you can never get right, your body, your mind believes that, because your mind can't tell the difference between you joking or not. So when I tell him, I'm like, don't you ever talk shit about yourself. That's my job. Why? Because he can understand that I'm joking with him. His own mind cannot distinguish between that. And that's a fact. You can go look that up. I do a lot of reading.
That's fair.
And that's why positivity is key.
Read too, man.
Read, please read.
Supposed to read, for real. Read every day. Low key do it every day, you know, real life.
Actually, just read like 10 pages a day. I mean, if even that.
You need a cereal box.
And yo, if you got questions on, hey, how King Leo, how can I get started with reading? Just like me, I love reading. I love reading, but I have a problem with it sometimes, and I don't want to do it. So what I started doing was I just put books around. I put books everywhere.
I can grab a book.
Exactly.
Just grab a book.
I got 2 in the bathroom. Important shit. Literally. Literal literature.
It matters, man. It matters a lot.
Because you just take that time and feel it. take that time that you have, that you be just, you be doing something instead of just sitting on there and you just watching YouTube. Feel that shit. Read a book. Go look up something. Here's something I do. Like if I'll be watching a movie and I see a word I don't know, I will pause that movie and I will go look up the word. And then I will try to be like, you know what? I'm going to use that word in a motherfucking sentence. Dead ass. And I'm just like, that does a couple of things. That helps me extend my vocabulary. And so, depending on what word it is,
you can actually know it.
I can use it.
Yeah, know what it means. It matters a lot.
Knowledge isn't power.
It's crazy to say. I had to do that in, like trying to, you trying to rap and you try to put that word into something. You try to use it. I ain't never heard that. It sound hard.
Knowledge isn't power. Get that misconception out your head. Knowledge is not power. It's what you do with it that's powerful. Because you can know a bunch of random shit, be a jack of all trades, master of none. What's that mean? What does that mean? You can't make money off it. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna make as money as like you would go and be like a someone in IT, go into like the cybersecurity field, and then you get real specific of what you're doing. That's money. That's money.
That's bread.
That's stupid money.
Cake off that. That's bread. You feel me? So yeah, like definitely, it's how you gonna do it, how you gonna move. This movement, that is just, you got to go with the movement. You got to go with the wave. You can't be.
Don't move with people that ain't moving the same way that you're going.
You can't do it.
You have everybody has to flow together. You can't bring negative people into it, You got to be a slow, steady, smoothing stream. What happens when there's rocks in it? Ain't flowing that well.
In that, like you said, personal relationships may become upset and distressed by any criticism or disapproval. So like you said, it's even in relationships. So if the girl is very toxic for you or the man is toxic for you, some people don't want to give up, but that's saying that if you love them that much, you let them go, that is not facts. No, I don't know who said that or who is spreading that. Why would you let your loved ones go? If you do, because we all experienced it. You let your loved one go, it don't come back. Or you think it's going to come back. You don't know the next day is going to be a different day. Tomorrow is a different day. Next week, that's a whole week. 5 years, it's different. So who is saying that? Stop saying that. That's not true. That is not true at all. You love that person, it matters. For real. But that's how it go into relationships as well. So it's like you can say, oh, he or she can leave him, but what's that gonna solve for you? Because you're still not putting yourself first. You feel me?
You can't be in a relationship with somebody. You can't respect somebody, you can't love somebody until you love yourself. So you being in that relationship, a toxic relationship or abusive relationship, just lets me know that you obviously don't give a shit about yourself. Because normal people, don't do things like that. Like, I'm not going to be in a relationship where somebody constantly cusses at me, berates me, calls me a piece of shit, tells me that I'm not worth anything, then goes and cheats out on me. In what fucking planet does that even make sense that I would want to stay with somebody like that? That's insanity.
Like, come on, man. Like, it's crazy.
Like, and it's majority of your fault. Because you choose to stay with this person knowing that they're going to hurt you and continuously do the same things. Because your self-worth is absolute dog shit. You're not concerned about it because you feel like, oh, well, maybe I'm not going to find somebody else. Or, he's nice every now and then. Nah, fuck that. I want nice all the time. I want somebody, I'm going to put it to you like this. I want somebody that compliments me. Like when I roll over in the morning and I look at my significant other, I want to kiss her on the cheek and I'll be like, I hope you have a wonderful day. And I want to kiss her. I want to give her positive, affirmations. I want to make her feel beautiful. I want her to be my queen.
That's a fact. That's what she is.
Throughout the day, it don't matter. I'm going to text her something nice. Tell her I'm thinking about her. Something like that. Don't matter. She comes home. I could do something small for her. I have dinner made. depending on, whatever the situation. The point of it is that I'm making her feel like she's wanted.
Exactly. That's really all people want.
Because if you're not going to do it, somebody else will. Somebody else will do your job. The sad reality of it is nowadays is that the type of women out there in the dating pool is just absolutely, give me a word for it.
Despicable.
Thank you. It's despicable. And I would not want my kids dating people out there. OnlyFans? Are you kidding me?
That's crazy. That's
Are
crazy.
you kidding me?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And I'm like, don't.
And another thing, me and my boy was talking about, it was like this. How sometimes when the dad ain't doing nothing, he's a deadbeat. But what if the mom's not doing nothing? Don't nobody talk about it. Don't nobody say nothing. Everybody gonna say she's trying, but ain't gonna push the situation if it was the man, though.
Why don't he get the benefit of the doubt, though?
Exactly.
Because you gonna listen to her. Now, I'm not saying that all women are like that, but what I am saying is you need to take into the consideration of what type of person it is that you're dealing with that's saying this. Do they have a reputation of not being truthful? Talking about like things like that when you watch people.
Because that's very intense, bro. It's very intense. Like, damn, bro. Like,
I don't listen to anybody. Like, I'm not going to say that I listen. I'm going to take what you have to say and I'm going to digest it. Then I'm going to go do what I do. I'm going to go do my research. I'm going to go find my receipts. I'm gonna dig through 2020, tax receipts, and I'm gonna find my shit, and I'm gonna let you know.
Crazy. That's crazy. Don't nobody say nothing, and it's wild because we see come on, man. Like, we see the whole thing. Like, every time a man doing something or a female doing something, people gonna always look at it different.
It's always slanted.
I mean, yeah, and it's okay. Like, some men be like, okay, it's okay, you're a woman, you can always get in the club free or something like that, or we know this already. Like,
does that make you feel special that you get into a club for free just because you're a woman? Like, I'm just asking as a general question.
It's still BS too, though, bro. Like, it's still BS too. Like, we all human at the end of the day. Yeah, whatever, I get it, but we all human at the end of the day.
So the way you live your life is that what that I'm gonna take away, that you feel like people are better than other people just because of how they live their life?
Wow.
I'm just saying, what? So what? You're rich, la-di-da. If you were poor, then what? Well, I'm not poor. I'm just saying. That's the argument That's the argument you'll make.
Oh God. Because it's like, why are you? What you mean? You asked me a question. I asked you a question.
Now, coming full circle, if you're broke, what are you fucking doing about it to change that shit? Where's your self-worth? Figure that shit out. All you gotta do is get a direction. Figure out where you want to fucking go. Get off your ass and go fucking do it.
Anything is possible.
Any fucking thing.
Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Because you can really came from dirt. We all now came from dirt. Came from the bottom. And then elevate up to where we are today.
Spreading love.
You feel me?
Spreading love.
Yep. It's always going to be hiccups. God is always going to put some struggles in there for you. It's what you do. It's what you do with it. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. So, yeah, keep it going, bro. Self-worth.
Understand what you're worth.
Like, really, it should be number one priority. Then your family. Then whatever you got going on. Everything.
Bottom line, I mean, if you don't respect yourself, ain't nobody gonna respect you.
My soul.
Because if I see somebody getting bullied, and just like, two things. If you look like this motherfucker here, and you getting bullied, you deserve to get bullied. Because, I mean, look at you. You easily turn the fucking tide. That's on you. But if it's somebody like, a child or like someone that's small, you know what I'm talking about. And you see those people getting bullied and you don't say nothing, what type of person does that make you? And if you have kids, I want this one to sink deep. What type of person do you think those kids are going to see you as?
Think about that.
That's what I keep in my mind. When I look at my son, I think what type of man am I to him? And am I going to be looked at? Am I going to be looked at in a positive light? What am I doing to make sure that he's taken care of?
That's your reflection, right?
That's my reflection. That's supposed to be my homie. And so as a parent, you should know that they come first. But if you can't establish that and understand why he's supposed to mean the world to you, but you want to act like a shitty parent, not get a job, do drugs, do all this other shit, then that just lets me know that you have shitty self-worth because you don't give a shit about you or anybody else. And it's sad that child gets raised by a shitty parent like you. The shoe fits, wear it. If it don't, put it back on the shelf. Like,
it's crazy. Wow, it's how you move. The movement is definitely.
We have a thing called peep scenery.
Like, come on, man, you gotta peep everything. Even if you don't say nothing.
Just know people
just
watch.
People watch.
People watch.
Like, you don't think, oh.
I ain't gotta say that. You see? Yep. Got it.
Nothing.
Say nothing.
Oh, that just happened.
I used to have this meme that said, this dude was drinking coffee in the window. He says, when you have screenshots that can end friendships. That's what I was thinking about. I'm just like, the things that I've seen, I'm just like, man, y'all don't understand.
Like, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
It's devastating.
For real. Yeah, man.
But that ain't none of my business, though.
Oh, God. Because that's like the Bow Wow challenge. This man said he took a picture and he was on a plane. He took a picture of the jet.
Yeah, and then Bow Wow was sitting right there on the plane. Yep.
Like, bro, you are flogging like crazy. Like, why? What was the purpose? Like, I see what you were trying to do, but why?
He want to stay relevant.
Why? Like, stuff like that. But like, live your life, man. Self-worth. Live your life. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody.
I appreciate everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Coming through.
Thank you for coming through and just listening.
My boy King Leo. You know what I'm saying?
Always, man. We're going to be doing this a lot more.
Oh, God.
You do a lot more.
Y'all stay tuned in, man. Like and subscribe to the video. We signing out, man. It's your boy, Mel Swavy. High fresh like gravy. Getting money. Need to get around us. Gang.
We show no mercy. Tell my mama no words. We niggas chicken like church. Got the Jackson like curtains. Keep the close curtains.
I know some nigga who gon' ride with the motherfucking K. Drop to my knee, pray to the Lord every day. Please don't make judges, we scrape our way. We sliding in, run up for sliding no raid. I don't want FaceTime, bitch, give me your face. She calling my phone, bitch, give me my space. Spin racks on my Dano, that's great, I'm safe. I came from the struggle, you can't feel my pain. And I tend to pray to God when I'm in. We were shooting for the stars.